So we're back on the Ford again today, just for a little bit. And what are we working on? Well, right down there, I'll zoom in here. That guy right there, that's our heater control valve. And I got out of the car the other day, excuse me. Got out of the car the other day and I could smell coolant. Well, I had already replaced the thermostat housing, and that wasn't leaking, which was the last time I smelled coolant. So I came around to this side of the car, and sure enough, right there, it was wet. So yesterday morning, I started the car cold in here and ran it for a little while, and a little drip was coming right off of there, right off of the bottom. So I'm pretty sure it's that heater control valve. And looking at this, I probably don't have the right part. So that sucks. Let me check it out. Nope. So what I got sold was completely the wrong part. And I should have remembered that this one has 4 hoses going into it. It's got 2 on the left over there, and then it's got 2 on the right over there. So it was a guaranteed fit. This will fit. This is the right part. Not the right part. Well, we've moved outside now so that there's plenty of wind to cause noise, and dogs and the neighbor's ducks quacking at me. But we went back to O'Reilly's here. Don't worry about that bag. And we've got the proper part now. See, this has the 4 ports. Let me take it out of the bag. You can see now it has the 4 ports, just like the one that's on the car down here. There it is. It's got 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. And this looks the same. It's got the vacuum chamber at the jaunty angle. I don't know what the difference is. I went online on O'Reilly's website and put in my car and everything. I've got it saved in there, and it said that the other one was the right one. I went to the store. Well, first I found this online. Then I went to the store and it said, hey, why don't you look this up? And he looked it up. He's like, yep, it's this one. And I was like, well, why did the website tell me something different? So I don't know. But I think we're going to have to take this off. The intake right here, super quick to do, just to give us more access back there. And it just has these clip clamps like this one down here, and it should be pretty quick. So I'm going to need, you know, a screwdriver or a 5/16 drive and some channel locks probably, so I can get on there. I'll bring you back when I get to that point. So it's much easier just to take off the air filter housing, take off this little hose, this little hose and this clip right here off of that, and loosen this one screw clamp there, and now we can get to the whole shebang. And all I need is to get all of these speed clips off here and take that out very carefully. Take off our vacuum line. Done. And then just get those clamps off there and we'll put the new one on. Super easy. Well, there's your problem. I was taking off the top one, and you can see right here it's just busted, so it broke completely off. I'm surprised that didn't leak a lot more than it was. It could have stranded me on the side of the road, but as it is, we're doing it here in the driveway. So I'm gonna have to take off this whole hose and get that other little bit of hose out there. This one's metal, so that's gonna be okay. This one's plastic, and that's why it broke. But yeah, glad I'm doing this. So there we are, new part installed. Just be really careful with these clips and the part itself, because it's plastic, you know, and it can come apart. It can break on you again. The original one was broken inside of a clip. you know, inside the hose. Actually, there was pieces inside there, so I'm not sure what happened, but the hoses look okay. I mean, we've only got 215,000 miles on this car, so no problem there. And then all I have to do is put the intake back on and hook up my connectors, and then we'll check the fluid. So we're back together. It's literally these two clips down here. You push back this red pin, and that releases the, I think this is the MAF or the map here. And then this is the air quality intake. I don't know what it's for, but something about the mix here. You pry up this little guy here, and it just slides off pretty easy. And then the screw connector there, the screw clamp. And it's kind of cool. The screw clamp is actually made to specifically go on this piece, so don't lose that, and don't break it, because it'd be hard to find one of those. I guess you could cut off that little rubber nub, but it's so it all goes on the right way. And we filled up our overflow tank, but let's look in the radiator here. And as you can see, we're a little low down there, so I'll top this up, and we'll be good to go. Thanks for joining me today. No drips.